All right, hello. It's Monday. Well, this is the friendliest co-host in the planet.
Hi.
This is Kimmy Gustafson. Try saying that with your mouth full 3 times, huh? That's a tough one. We are at Rain in Eugene. I know that's backwards, but you're just gonna have to figure it out. And if you don't know what Rain is, where in the heck have you been?
Yeah. Living under a rock.
Yeah, living under a rock. If you're in Eugene and you don't know where Rain is, you really have to figure this out. Because what goes on here at Rain?
So RAIN is the Regional Accelerator and Innovation Network, which is a place where we help early stage companies actually get to the point where they are scalable and can grow, and provide access to both a network of mentorship and then also an accelerator program that will be starting here in the coming weeks.
Okay, so you get us plugged in there. We're gonna come right back to Kimmy. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit real quick. I'll tell you kind of what's coming up this week. We got a really busy week. Tomorrow we're gonna be at Habitat for Humanity's Restore. The Restore is a place where you can go and take things that you're, if you're remodeling your house, you're taking windows out, you're taking things out of your home, light fixtures, sheetrock stuff that you didn't use, they will take all that, and then you can go out also, you can purchase stuff in there. And then the money that's made from your recycled goods goes to help build homes for people with Habitat for Humanity. So it's a super cool place. We're gonna go out there and introduce you to the people out there, show you all the cool stuff they have, and probably end up buying some stuff at the same time. On Wednesday, this weekend is the anniversary of the Thurston High School shooting. It was 19 years ago. And we're not gonna do some rehash of the shooting. We can't do that. We're gonna do a really positive thing. So we've invited Teresa Miltenberger. She is a young lady who was shot in the head and in other parts of her body during the shooting, and everybody thought she was going to die, and she lived, and she's thriving, and she's doing great. So she's going to come on the show and just talk with you guys about positive stuff from the Thurston shooting. We're not going to do, we'll let the news stations do all the rehash from 19 years ago. We're going to do the positive stuff. So Teresa will be here on Wednesday. We're going to meet out at the Memorial at Thurston High School and have an interesting conversation with you guys. And then on Thursday, oh yum, I cannot wait for this one. We're going to what's called Craft Crickets. And this is a guy in West Eugene who has a warehouse, and he has over 1 million live crickets in it, and he sells them on the internet for protein. Yes, that's right, you can make a salad and put crickets on your salad to get your protein. No more, I know Kimmy's looking at
No, they're going to be pitching at PitchStream.
Oh, are they pitching?
They're going to be pitching on Saturday.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to be at their warehouse on Thursday talking to Adam, and one of our sponsors is coming with me, and we're going to chomp on crickets and see how they taste or what they're like. I guess you can also grind them up and put them on as powder on something, but we're going to do the whole bug and see what it's like. So this should be really interesting. How weird is that now we're here doing this, and the whole world is kind of interrelated. So Kimmy Gustafson is our show today, and we're talking about, you guys, this is your chance. If you are that person, man or woman, who has this idea and you think it will really work, and this is time to pitch that. So it's called?
It's called PitchStream. This is the 4th year that we're doing it.
And she won it the first year.
I did.
So what happens if you win? You have to take it over. No.
But you get money. We have a cash prize that is $2,000 for our first place winners, and it's thanks to the generous sponsorship from all of our sponsors this year, which Rick listed in.
They're on the top of the thing. Mm-hmm. Lindsay Wilson is saying hi, Kimmy.
Hi.
You'll find lots of friends on here. So this is a chance for you to bring your idea to a forum, a group of people, and get to pitch it. And the cost is only $10.
Yeah. So we've already selected the companies that are going to be pitching.
Okay.
And one of them is Craft Crickets.
So I didn't know Adam was going to be here. That's really cool. That's awesome.
He'll be pitching on Saturday for $2,000. And so what you can do is you can actually come and see and get to know what are the new and up-and-coming startups in the community and what's happening. And it's a great chance to learn about new businesses and find out new things. Hi, Joe.
Hello. Joe, come here. Stick your head in here. This is Joe. Hey, Joe. You've done this before.
Yes.
So Joe is with Rain. So why is this pitch so important? This
PitchStream
this weekend.
Well, it's important to show up because it's about the early stage entrepreneurs. So historically, people that were involved in the ecosystem never really had an avenue to get in front of people to pitch their ideas. So we actually want to celebrate the ideas of these people at very earliest stages to say you can do it and you can actually get out there and make a positive change in our community. So without the early stage support of these people that have these ideas, that think that they can do something, us encouraging them, they may not do it. So it's important.
Yeah.
It's important to get the people there and to surround them. So one of the things we're going to do is we're there. We want to meet with these people and actually show them there's tons of resources out there that we can help you. Take your idea, and if your idea is not very good, we'll work with you to make it a good idea.
And that's probably one of the biggest helps too, because
Yeah.
you can really pitch an idea and you guys can help push, maybe lean it a different direction that they may have never thought of.
Well,
Yeah.
like for example, Molly with Lola's Fruit Shrub, she showed up at PitchStream. This was the first time that she kind of entered the startup ecosystem outside of, I mean, she had been at Nedco, but it was moving into this side of it. And we were able to help her go through PitchStream, then she went through Ideate, and then she went through Rain, and now she's working on actually scaling her company. And so she's been provided with all of the support because she showed up to an early stage event. And so it was one of those things that really, I think, has made a big difference for entrepreneurs.
It's super important because people with an idea, we live and breathe this stuff daily.
Yeah.
So we actually know the resources that we need and we know how to get them. A lot of people are so new to this, they just have an idea. They don't know what education they need, they don't know what resources they need. So when we say, there's tons of resources, they look out and they're like, I actually don't even know what I need.
Right.
So if we can surround them with a bunch of people who said, yes, we totally get it, we've been there, come talk to us, we'll help you sort out all the different options, choose what's right for you, and sort of hold your hand is not the exact right word.
Well, but guide people.
We'll guide
Yeah.
people.
Because it's overwhelming.
It is.
I mean, you think, okay, so because the first, you get a lot of no's.
Yeah.
And you're just looking for a yes or somebody to say, I see some hope in that. That
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea, and that's what this will give them.
Exactly, 100%. And so there'll be the actual pitch competition for about an hour and a half. We'll listen to
And
the
that's
companies.
Saturday, what time?
Saturday at 1 at Sprout.
Okay, that's Sprout in Springfield. That's
yeah.
the old Methodist church right downtown.
Awesome venue.
Oh,
It's
it's a
beautiful.
cool, beautiful place.
I-
You will feel like you're in a sanctuary.
Yeah, I posted the link to the tickets down below. So sign up and get tickets. And right now, the first 5 people that use the code Rick Dancer on that link will get a free ticket.
So go on there, and if you put Rick Dancer in the code, if you in there, then they'll give you a free ticket. So
Yes.
the first 5 people will get a free ticket to the
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
So you won it. Thank you, Joe.
No problem.
Sorry.
I gotta get into my next
Yeah,
book.
no worries.
He's got rain to make.
Show up. See you Saturday.
He's got a rain dance to do. So Kimmy, you won this, and
Yeah.
how did that help you?
So it was very similar to Molly. This was my first step onto the startup scene. My husband had founded an idea for a company, and it really hadn't coalesced into anything, and he wanted me to help him out. And I showed up to this thing and pitched, and it completely transformed our company. We won, which gave us money. It wasn't a lot. It was $2,000, but when you're so early stage, $2,000 can make a big difference. And then from there, I got plugged into the ecosystem. I met Joe. I went on and I pitched at the concept stage at the WAC. So there were a lot of things that I got plugged into that then helped move our company further along. We became a Rain company and graduated from there in the first cohort.
So tell them about the woman with the style.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, you'll love this story. Okay, I think
Yeah,
this is
so-
really sweet.
So I think a lot of people, when they think of startups, they think of tech.
That's what
or
I
they
do.
think of food.
Right.
But there's a lot of other startups, like the Crickets, that are going to be pitching their ideas and kind of selling like what it is that they do. And one of my favorite stories is that actually my personal stylist is going to
She
be
has
there.
a personal stylist.
It's not
It's
for
not
the
like
rich.
that.
No,
No.
it's not.
It's-
It's for everyone. And that's Jessica transforms people's lives. Her company is called Painless Personal Shopping. And she is going to be pitching how she transforms women's way of thinking about themselves by just teaching them how to wear what they have in their closets. And so there's this array of companies that you're going to see and businesses on Saturday if you come and watch pitch streams.
I think that's cool too, because you think of a stylist as something for the people, the rich and stuff. She's going in and really trying to help you do what you already have,
Yep.
what you can add to it. And so somebody has that idea, and what's great about this is she made a business out of it.
She did, and she's going to show up and she's going to be able to get in front of a whole bunch of people and tell them about their idea, but then she's also going to be able to get support, like Joe was talking about, from the RAIN community, from other entrepreneurs, and what are the best ways moving forward that she can expand her business if that's in her interest, or
Now,
whatever she wants to
how many
do.
prizes are there?
So there's 3 prizes. The first place prize is $2,000. There is second place is going to be $750, and third place is $250. And then there's also going to be a People's Choice Award for a swag bag.
And so the sponsors, you guys, when you hear stuff like this, it's really super important that you honor these people. So all the names up above in that list, those are the sponsors, and those are the people putting forth the money and the time and the support to Kimmy and others who are putting this on because they see value in it.
Well, and the sponsors this time around, with the way that it's worked out, the sponsorship money is going directly towards the prize money. So these companies are reinvesting back in entrepreneurs in the form of cash prize.
Why is that so important to other businesses in Eugene, Springfield, that they see people? Oh, James Korth just got one of the free tickets. You're welcome, James. We're really happy for you. So why is it so important that, I guess, what does it say, Kimmy, to people that businesses want ideas to flourish?
Yeah.
They want, I think we all think of competition all the time.
Exactly.
And this is really a community of people that go, no, I like your idea, and here's how I would help you do that.
Well, and in this ecosystem, one person's success is everybody's success. And so that's why it's important to give back. And you think about some of our sponsors like Springfield Creamery that have been around for decades.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That they are still focusing on giving back because they are a food company, and there have been several food companies that have come through Pitchstream over the years that they are giving back in a way that now other food startups could get going. And there probably is never going to be another Nancy's.
Right.
But there are going to be other great food companies that are going to come out of this area, and they need support in order to be successful.
That's what I really, and I've learned this from you guys and from the tech community. I mean, they support me by having me come and do my business, and then I support their businesses, and I love that about Eugene Springfield. I think that's what we do really well.
No, we have to take care of each other.
Right. There's a competition thing to a degree, but there's also this point we all have our place. So you guys, again, we have now 4 more tickets left. If you go onto the website above and you put in the code Rick Dancer, we're giving away 4 more free tickets to this event on Saturday. So the event will be, the pitches are for like an hour and a half, and then they're going to mingle, drink,
networking,
eat food.
I mean, it's a $10 ticket, and you get beer and food and entertainment. It's going to be a great afternoon, and it's energizing and exciting. And these are people who are doing the hard thing. They're showing up and they're starting companies.
Is that what gets you going?
Yeah. Well, and that's what I do. I do the hard thing. I have a company and growing it, and it's energizing to be around other people who are also doing the hard thing. And you're doing the hard thing too. I mean, you've got your own, like you get it. You understand what it's like.
I mean, you guys, running a business is so hard. I mean,
it's
really,
isolating.
It is, and you can that's why I love coming out and doing this, because I learn so much from people like you about other stuff. So yeah, I'm putting you on here and talking about it, but that's why I think people tune in too.
Yeah.
Is because you want the excitement that's going on in Eugene, Springfield right now in terms of high-tech, business development, entrepreneurship, RAIN, Fertilab, all these little places where people can go and work with other people, because that's what I love about this place and the Fertilabs and those little things is you are working with other people.
Exactly.
Because if you're isolated, how do you get your idea? Like, what if Adam has an idea for the cricket and he comes here on Saturday, wins the prize, but then somebody says, what if you tried doing this, and that really takes you the direction that's going to make it sing?
Yeah. Well, and we all exist better in community, and that's the most important part. Absolutely. And one of the things I do want to mention is that RAIN is having an information center session on their next accelerator class on Wednesday here in the RAIN building at 4. Shane, is it at 4 or 4:30?
I'm Sean.
Sean, sorry. Do you remember?
Hold on, let me look at it.
But it's Wednesday afternoon, and it's on the RAIN Facebook page. And so if you're interested in joining the RAIN Accelerator, or if you have a company that you're going to be moving forward, that would be an information session to attend.
You guys also, if you're there, if you're watching this right now, post it on your page if you would, please, because you never know who's on your site. Just come on over.
It's at 5.
It's at 5 o'clock on Wednesday?
Yeah, here at the RAIN building.
This week?
Yeah, which is so in like 2 days. But it's an information session. Again, like Joe was talking about, accessing resources. If this is something that, like, you have a company that you're interested in getting off the ground and moving forward, this is the thing to come to.
Now, what about people who had businesses going for a while and just haven't been able to get moving?
Exactly. Also, like so Bike Friday has gone through the RAIN Accelerator, and they are a 20-year-old company.
Wow.
But they just were at a place where they were at an inflection, and they needed some help and some assistance, and so they joined the accelerator and kind of behaved like a startup again and grew out of that and moved forward.
So you must really believe in this because you have a business to run, and yet you're doing this at the same time. Why do you do that? Because you're crazy?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
you're
a
married to
little bit-
Nathan and you're just nuts?
Yeah. Shh.
Oh, yeah.
You might watch this later. No, it's really because what I've been saying, I believe in community. And I wouldn't be where I am as an entrepreneur if I had not had Fertilab and had Rain beside me the whole way. And so I run PitchStream in a way to give back to people because I think it's important that they have a place where they can show up for the first time and access resources.
So so you have the Craft Crickets
Yeah.
is pitching on Saturday. Who else is pitching?
Let me pull
We're
up
looking.
my list.
We get to cheat because we can pull up the
Yeah.
site and see the list.
So Craft Crickets, there's a company called Kit Crafts, which does...
Oh, Kit Craft. Oh my gosh, that's another client.
Yeah.
So Kit Crafts is the one that makes my logo for me and makes
Yeah.
all of my mugs and
Crickets,
stuff.
there's another friend of mine actually, she has a company called Temper and Mo Candy, and they are doing natural dyes for
Really?
candy.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
who knew?
Okay.
There's a company called Let's Do It, which is a mobile app that shows you what's happening right now in order to be able to create events with your friends.
Oh.
They're going to be pitching H2Know, which is a company that's making a sensor to monitor hydration levels in your body.
Wow.
I know it's
So
it's
if you're
all over
so
the
if you
map.
were running it, you would know whether you had enough water in your body or working too hard. That is so crazy.
Light Shield, which I know them. Come on, Kimmy, use your brain. They make a case to be able to carry your gaming
Devices.
devices in it and to keep them protected. And so they're doing this in a way that nobody else has done it before.
God. Can you guys believe what I think is really funny about it, well, for me doing this show is I find out I was in here one day and I saw the guys in the back who were creating a bike lock.
The bike lock.
It was so cool. I
Yeah.
mean, and it's like no other bike lock, but if I told you about it, I'd have to kill you. So
Yeah.
I can't tell you that.
So there's another company called Sift, which they help people sift through information and legal documents. They have a search tool that helps you kind of know what's in your legal documents.
So how many pictures do you have?
11 companies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you'll get to hear 11 ideas that are going on in the community, and then I think but the best part really is that you get to have this contact with people like you and other folks
Exactly.
who've done this.
Yeah.
Because isn't half of running a business finding somebody who can help you get through those tough things and
Oh,
just point you
absolutely.
in the right direction of where you're going?
100%. It's to keep you from beating your head against the wall for too long.
Oh God! If you have a business, you know exactly what Kimmy's talking about.
Just a little
I
bit.
feel like I'm doing that some days.
Yeah.
I have moments like that.
Yeah, but if you go to somebody and you're like, hey, this is the problem that I'm facing, and they've already been through it before, then they can guide you in the right direction. It's going to speed you up so much more. That's why there's an accelerator.
So, what do you give as advice to people when they're pitching? So, somebody coming in here, even if they're not one of the Cricket Company or Kit Crafts or anybody like that, but somebody else who's possibly involved, that when they're coming in to talk to people,
Yeah.
how do you get that networking thing going for someone who may not want to network?
So the biggest thing that I would recommend to people is that you, if you're coming with your own company, is that you have your elevator pitch dialed in. Like, you need to be able to tell me what you do in 45 seconds.
Right.
And when you can do that, then people really get engaged and they're more compelled to help because it's very clear where you're headed.
Right.
So that's the biggest piece of advice that I have for people. Is just
So have an elevator
yeah,
pitch.
have your elevator pitch ready, and then just be teachable.
Right.
It's really interesting how many entrepreneurs are very can be closed-minded sometimes, and it's hard because it's your baby,
Right.
and it's something that you're very passionate about. But if you have a teachable, open attitude, and you know what it is that you're doing, and you can tell me quickly, then the capacity to be able to learn and to grow is huge.
What I found in my business is like one of the biggest things for me in dealing with people is the why too.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing what you're doing? If you know that, if you understand that, whether it's to
Yeah.
make, I know Adam just because we'll talk to him on Wednesday, but or Thursday, but I know a little bit about it. But here's a guy who he sees that there's a lack of protein in a lot of parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
So the cricket is obviously a quick breeder.
Yeah.
And there's a way to get protein, so that's probably his why.
Yeah.
And so people, because they want to know, if you're coming up to pitching me, I want to know what you want to do in,
Yeah.
in the 45 second. But if I want to say to you, why do you do it?
Exactly.
I don't want the old line, because I want to help people. Okay, give me a little bit more.
And that's one of the 5 judging criteria actually that I have given our judges is why this person, why this team? Have they made it abundantly clear that they are the person to be doing this, that they are the team to do this? And that's just, it's a really critical part of being an entrepreneur is knowing why you're getting out of bed every morning. That or you're just going to get really tired really
Right.
fast.
So this started 4 years ago?
4 years ago, yeah, this is their 4th year running.
How much have you seen Eugene and Springfield change in terms of this sort of, I don't know, young, to me, because I'm 57, it's kind of a
Yeah.
young, interesting,
Yeah.
this never, I don't remember this happening before.
No, and it's new. And so when I pitched 4 years ago, Rain didn't exist. Fruity Lab was it. Like that was the place where early stage entrepreneurs could enter. There were they weren't called pub talks, but they were doing Caroline Cummings and the Chamber were doing these like talks for entrepreneurs.
Uh-huh.
I think they were once a month, but that was it. Like those were the resources that you could access.
So is a Fruity Lab kind of like the high school? The Rain is like a community college or the college level, and then you go out on the real world. And
Yeah, and there are other organizations. One of the things that I do as well is I help run a peer mentorship group for founders called Starbups. It's based out of Portland, but we have a chapter down here in Eugene. And so a lot of companies, when they finish with Rain, they enter Starbups, where now they're just in kind of they're in a peer mentorship situation where we are able to help them as they grow their company.
So how can people get more information about what you're doing? Because it seems like you're kind of a resource that you could, I mean, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of resources around here. I begged to come and talk about PitchStream because I love it so much.
So if people wanted to find out, because now they kind of feel comfortable with you, if they wanted to kind of find out, you could guide them to go,
Yeah.
here's where I would begin. She can't
Yeah.
counsel you through this. That's not her job yet, but I could see you doing that. You could be a good business coach. Did you know that? Nathan, look out. Your wife's going to take over the business coaching world. Well, because you're very encouraging, and I think you make people you make it exciting and interesting. Isn't that half of the battle?
It really is.
And it's scary. And so if you're one of those people
Scary.
out there who's just been, like you said, beating your head against the wall and just going, nobody's listening, nobody's hearing me. Here's an opportunity to get around some people that might give you an idea.
Yeah, well, come to PitchStream and come talk to me. There should be some more free tickets. I don't know. I
Okay,
haven't
so
seen if anybody.
yeah, Jim was just like throwing it out there, but we know we had 5 to start off with. We know one's gone, so we're giving away 5 tickets total where you can get in for free. Otherwise, it's only $10 anyway.
Yeah.
So go online, but you do need to register.
Yeah, or you can buy tickets at the door, but register because then I know how much beer to buy.
And you know what? That's one thing in the startup world of Eugene Springfield is we do like our beer.
Yep, that's the advantage of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah, it's kind of like
one of the
bike
few.
riders. It's like bike riders and all those kind of people. We do like our beer. If you guys have any questions for Kimmy, you can go ahead and ask them too. Or when you put in your comments in here,
Yeah.
just throw a question in there, and Kimmy will come on and she can answer your questions
Yeah.
after we're done on here.
But I'd love to see you guys on Saturday.
Yeah,
Everyone, come
it would be a really
show.
great thing for you to find out and get connected and interconnected into this community of people that can help you. Oh, there's that Nathan guy.
Hi.
He's always following you around, isn't
Well, at
he?
least you finally showed up.
Yeah, she's almost done, Nathan. And
He's working.
he's a great guy. I like your husband. He's a good guy.
I like him too. I'm gonna keep him.
You should. And you guys make a good couple because you really are. You're kind of in this up and coming world of what's going on around here, and you've experienced it, which makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
So what else do you need to tell people?
Oh, I can't.
God, I think you've gotten everything
Yeah.
in there. I was in a meeting. Yeah.
Excuses.
Wow. Now we've got him telling us his story here. So Nathan, we've got everything.
Nathan's going to be pitching.
Oh, what's he? Nathan, what's?
Nathan has a side venture that he's working on called Give More.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He and I have been talking about this.
Yeah, so he's going to be pitching on Saturday as well. So you guys come and heckle him.
No, and
There's
he's
at
got
least that.
And you will because shouldn't like nonprofits in the community should hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you're a nonprofit out there and you're frustrated with with the system, because I mean, let's just face it, I have been here a long time, And auctions are getting so old and tiring, and some
And
of
you
the,
don't need more stuff for another,
and I
weekend
think,
at a house in
I think some of the
Pyrenees.
right, and some of the people in our community who get to go to these, I think they're wealthy enough they really don't need to buy another thing. And so Nathan's got this cool idea of a way that you as a nonprofit, but see, here's a chance for you to come down here and pitch and go,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, and then you might be actually able to give him some advice from a nonprofit standpoint. See that, and that's
Or
what-
sign LOIs because he's going to need those eventually.
and that's the community aspect of it.
Exactly. And that's the same thing like with talking about Jessica with her personal styling. There's an opportunity for people to go and find things that are going to benefit them as well as being able to benefit the companies and helping them further what they're doing.
So that's Saturday. The pitching starts at 1.
1.
It'll go for about an hour and a half, and then afterwards it's party time, beer, networking, getting information, connecting with other
Food
people.
from Peg and Turnip.
I just did them too.
Yeah.
God, my whole world revolves around these people now. It's like
It's because I know all the nice people
you
in the
do
world.
well, and I know. Obviously, I know the nice people. Absolutely, come chat, learn how you can step up donor engagement. Here's the thing: Pig and Turnip. They have such great German food.
Yeah.
And they
And
have.
Natalie's amazing.
Oh, she's the sweetest lady, and she was a startup. Well, I guess she
She
kind
still
of,
is.
but she's like a rock star. Everybody in town
Yeah.
knows who she is. So those are other people you're going to meet and find out with. And I think that's the one thing that's really good too, is once you start connecting with people, you realize how small of a community we really are.
Yeah.
And-
And we got to take care of each other.
Yeah, and how much we can help each other and stuff. So Saturday, so go online. What's the site again?
Oh, there's if you go to the Rain Eugene Facebook page, the event is on the Facebook page.
And then go on there, and when you register, the first 5 people that put Rick Dancer as a code in there, you're going to get your ticket. Your $10 ticket's going to be free, so you just get to party
Yay.
and play for free. The rest of you, it's only $10, so
Yeah.
and that goes to help fund things that are going on and probably
Exactly.
prizes and all that kind of stuff. So again, thanks to all of our sponsors here for the pitch. That is,
You guys are amazing.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
very grateful.
it's nice to have big companies willing to support people that are struggling and trying to make this work. And I'll have more on Thursday
On the
Ask
crickets.
on the crickets. You know, it almost sounds like I'm coercing with you guys, you know, and like going, hey, who you guys got in the thing? I'll go out and do a story on them.
Oh no, we have all of this planned. You just didn't know it.
They didn't know it, and it's like everybody I know is now involved with them. I've already done most of these stories already. You guys are behind me here. So Kimmy, thanks for having us
Oh.
do this.
No, thank you.
And you
This
guys,
has been great.
please do take this and pass it on.
Yeah.
Push it on your page. Let people know. And don't be afraid. I mean, I think that's the biggest encouragement is
Yeah.
you do have a good idea, even if sometimes it feels like it's not. And
Absolutely.
and these folks can help you just refine it just a little bit and get it maybe to that point where it finally goes over the edge and becomes the thing that you've really been dreaming of. Just don't stop dreaming. I mean, I think that's
no,
our
you guys
biggest
can do
thing.
it. We're here to help.
All right. Thanks, Kimmy.
Thank
Nathan,
you.
we'll talk to you soon. And the rest of you, please, number 1, post it on your page. Number 2, sign up for the conference. Number 3, put your Rick Dancer name in there. And number 4, have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow
Happy Monday.
at the Restore. And I'm going to show you the cool stuff they have there. All right. Bye, you guys. See you later.
Bye.